Hey, how's it going? Ray Reese here, personal training manager, Anytime Fitness, Chestnut Hill. All right, so today we've got another base workout. For this one, you're gonna need a couple of things, but again, it should be things that you have around the home. So you may need a bag. Any kind of bag will do, really. And this is easily substitutable. Once you see what it is that we do with this, you can make your own judgment. You'll need another separate object. This can be a ball, it could be a gallon of water. If you have weights, then that's great. It's gonna be for overhead movements, overhead motions and such. And you will need a pair of things that are equal weight that you can hold in your hands. So if you have dumbbells will be perfect. What else? All right, you will need something that has a flat, slippery bottom. So if you have some sliders at home or some paper plates or some Frisbees, these will come in handy. And then also, any sort of, there's something to sit on for some of these exercises. It may be, or really there's only like one, but this could also come in handy if it's sturdy enough as an option for ways to modify some of the exercises. All right, so this is the base workout. So we're gonna have 5 2-exercise circuits. So we've got 10 exercises total. Now, I would recommend doing a circuit, followed by another circuit, followed by another circuit, so on and so forth, and then go back through all of those circuits 3 times. Now, if you're feeling super hardcore, you can, in theory, do the mini circuits, just the 2 exercises, back to back, again and again and again. So you can do those like 3 times, back to back to back, and then go to the next circuit, and then go to the next circuit, so on and so forth. Similarly, you can go through this entire circuit 5 times, or do the mini circuits 5 times. It's up to you. However, you're going to want to get through all of the exercises at least 3 to 5 times. All right, so we're gonna get ready to go through what we got. All right. So we're gonna start off with good mornings. All right, so we're starting off with good mornings. Hips go back. All right. Now, this is without any weight, but you can add weight. All right. Hips go back, legs are bent slightly, back is straight. All right. So now we want to add some weight, which you probably should. All right. Hips go back, hips forward. All right. Make sure you breathe out on the way up. Right? Just like so. All right. So this is the first exercise of this mini circuit. Now, we're gonna do one of 2 things. If you have some substitute dumbbells or weights, you're gonna do rows. All right? Elbows going up. Similarly, you can do like so. The first one's narrow rows. The other ones I just did, wide rows. All right? Now that's if your dumbbells have some substance or whatever it is you're holding. If they're fairly light, you can do straight arm rear lat raises, keeping those arms straight so we're not doing kickbacks. Our dumbbells don't go in front of our shins, they go from the shins up. So yeah, we're not swinging, it's just all right. So you got those two exercises that you're gonna do back to back. Now, you can also use your platform seat or what have you, and you can do your rows here, here, or your rear lat raises. But I would suggest trying it with the two dumbbells. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we've got some squats followed by overhead presses. Now, I tend to use a platform or some sort of bench or seat to keep me honest about my depth. Now you can use one dumbbell or two dumbbells. However, we're just gonna go up and down, keeping the back straight, really touching and going. So not plopping and not rocking forward. Try to avoid that rock. Now, the next exercise, overhead presses, all right? So you wanna have those arms or those wrists elbow width apart, go up and down. We don't wanna come down here. We wanna keep those dumbbells elevated and apart. Now, you can also similarly have a seat. All right, now, if whatever it is you're holding is light, you wanna be super mindful that your wrists stay apart. We don't wanna come here because then we're not really doing any work up top. We want to keep our shoulders engaged for the duration of the exercise. All right, so now we have some alternating rows coupled with some mountain climbers. All right, so our alternating rows, we have a couple of ways that we can do this. You've got your pair of dumbbells. You're gonna take those hips back into that good hip hinge, right? And you're going to alternate rows. We're not rocking, we're just rowing, all right? So it's pretty much the Beyonce single ladies rows. So we do those, you know, and I'm going to post how often or how many of these you should do, but we're probably going to say 30 seconds, all right? So we've got our rows out of the way. We are going to now do some mountain climbers. We're gonna start off in a plank, and then you're gonna bring those knees towards your chest. Now you can either do it at tempo or at a cardio pace, or you can do one leg at a time at quarter speed, all right? And so hopefully you'll notice that what we're doing is we're pairing similar motions, similar concepts with our upper and lower body, all right? So with our good mornings, we're working the hamstrings and the glutes with a hinge, right? Then we've got these straight arm raises, all right? So working one joint. Then we had our squats, and we've got our overhead presses. So again, now we're working multiple joints, pushing ourselves away, pushing the weight away, alternating arms, alternating feet with our mountain climbers. All right, so now we have thrusters and we have jumps. This is going to be purposely challenging, so make certain that after this, you take your level of output down. The next thing, because the one after this isn't going to be as high energy. All right, so we have our thrusters. Also, you don't have to do these exercises. You don't have to do these circuits in this specific order. You have 5 separate circuits, 5 separate mini circuits, and you can do them in any order because it's upper, lower for each thing. But depending on how you're feeling, you may say, hey, I'd rather do this instead of that one here or there. All right, but we've got our thrusters. So we're in a plank. We're bringing both of our knees towards our elbows. Now, what we're not doing, we're not trying to hop. You want to keep your hips to stay in one place. So not that. So if I had something on my back here, all right, as opposed to, right? So you've got your thrusters followed by a jump of some sort. So you can either do a rocket jump or you can do a broad jump. So your rocket jump, drop those hips, touch the ground, land in a squat. Most important thing, land in a squat. Regardless of what jump you do, land in a squat. So that's your rocket jump. Dropping the hips, touching the ground, landing in a squat. Soft knees, land in a squat. Similarly, if we're doing our broad jumps, let me go this way. Sorry. All right. We're doing our broad jumps. All right, land in a squat. I don't care how high you jump or how far you jump, land in a squat. So even if you only go an inch, that's fine. Land in a squat. Land in a squat. All right. So it's that and thrusters. So those two back to back are going to be a real challenge. So whatever your next exercise is after that should be something lower energy, which is what we have coming up. We have bag carries and hamstring curls. All right, so it doesn't have to be a bag, but if it is a bag, it'll be a little bit easier and you can modify the weight. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be walking while holding our bag out. So the lighter the bag, the further away from you it's gonna be. If it's heavy, then you'll try to hold it here, right? Not as heavy here, light here, all right? So you'll hold it out, walk, now this seems pretty easy. The challenge, keep those arms steady, all right? And now even my arms want to sort of shrink up a little bit. And you want to keep that, you want to maintain the integrity of the lower back. You don't want to go bending forwards. Now, if you have lower back issues, and that's kind of a challenge to keep something elevated and out, you don't have to do the walk. You can sit, right? Keep those shoulders up and back. And then if you get tired or you feel a little pain, relax, all right? Even if you need to lean back some, you can do that as well. That'll take some pressure off of the lower back while still getting you the arm workout and the core workout. So your lower back will still have to work a tiny bit, but not as much if you were sitting straight up. All right, so the final thing, the other exercise. Now, I mentioned these or paper plates or frisbees or whatever, but if you have like a hardwood floor, you can even use a towel. If you have neither, I'll show you another option. So, all right. So we're doing hamstring curls. All right. And these are a favorite of people's. All right. So you're laying down. All right. If nothing else, no matter what, your hips, stay off the ground. Okay. All right. So I wasn't ready for that. I don't normally do it with things that are as slippery as these specific sliders. Normally I'm using a towel, something else, but that's fine, that's fine. I'm not a quitter. All right, so With these, you can actually come down. There's another version where you keep your hips up, but you can come down. All right, take your time. Now, if you don't have sliders or hardwood floor and some towels, you don't have any frisbees or paper plates, then you'll do it with nothing. Keep those hips up, walk those heels out, heels up, hips out. All right, and then you walk it in, teeny tiny steps. No matter what, the hips stay off the ground. All right? So that's it. Those are your 5 2-exercise circuits. You can do the circuits in any order, but be mindful of where you place those thrusters and jumps. If anything, I would put them near the end, and then take like a water break in between and get ready to go again. So, but yeah, feel free to text me or reach out to me through the app. Don't forget, also, yeah, hey, we've got virtual training coming back, or coming, we got virtual training coming. So all of you that want actual live in real time training, we have virtual training options through Facebook, all right, through Facebook Messenger. So we'll be able to get you signed up for those. And yeah, I mean, whether you're an active member or not, we'll be able to get you set up, for live small group training, team training. And again, this will be live with, your trainer, moi, guiding you and coaching you along the way for the entire duration of the class. All right, so you'll probably also, if you've been getting texts from me, you'll be getting another text with regard to that. All right, so that's about it. Keep working, keep fighting, keep staying fit. Look forward to your feedback. I look forward to your progress even more. So, Ray Reese, Anytime Fitness, Chestnut Hill. Take care. See ya. Bye-bye.